What's going on, guys? My name is Choji. If you didn't know already, I have lost over 100 pounds. I'm documenting my running journey and my soon to be documenting like everyday life. I'm gonna try to post almost daily, even if it's just kind of like a diary talking about like what I struggled on for the day or what went well. But today I'm gonna bring up a topic, and it might be controversial. I saw a TikTok about this, and the guy was calling people who hop on Ozempic and these GLP-1s, GLP-2s, GLP-3s, whatever the fuck they're on now, and calling them lazy. And as someone that's lost weight naturally at this point and have struggled with, I just found out from one of my coworkers actually, it's called food noise. But I struggles with food noise. I would totally disagree with that. So my opinion on, I only know people that are on Ozempic right now. I have an uncle who's on it. I have a coworkers on it. I have my sister on it. Um, and I do have to say it is a tool. So it's not going to work if you're not eating properly. But my uncle, he was a very skinny, buff guy, pretty tall. Not skinny buff, but like well built man when he was younger. Um, he lived here where I live, and he was a mechanic. He still is. Sorry, I gotta turn on the car. It's getting hot in here. But over time, his knees were shot, his elbows, his wrists. Like he's had so many knee surgeries, so many elbow surgeries, so many wrist surgeries. Like it's wild, and just because of the work he's doing. And he slowly started gaining a lot of weight. I believe he hit 500 pounds at one point, and he couldn't get surgery on his
First
knees
patrol in Armada.
due to that. And because of that, his doctor actually put him on Ozempic, and he has lost so much weight on Ozempic because he struggled with alcoholism. He struggles with eating, um, and he has lost so much weight within the last few years. And he's trying to eat more properly. He doesn't drink as much anymore, and I guess that's something that Ozempic has helped with. A lot of people has help quit bad habits. I don't know if it's a placebo. I don't know what it is, but I've heard multiple stories of people quitting smoking, people quitting drinking, people quitting all this stuff. And that's awesome, right? So like I'm a paramedic. I work crazy schedules. And there's days where like I eat out and I try to eat healthy and stuff, but like there's days where I just like we're so busy I haven't been at the station and we just gotta grab a bite to eat somewhere. And that one bite to eat is like 2,000 calories. But I try to always eat in moderation. Something I've always done is I haven't worried about what I eat as long as it's moderation, right? That's just personally myself. I don't track meals, and like for people that struggle with tracking and it's not sustainable for them, I think Ozempic is a great medication. Um, I don't know if I would say it should be a last resort. I know like my sister, she's a mom, she has full time school, husband works full time, she takes care of two kids, and it's like it's very tough on her, right? Um, and she's been doing awesome on it. My coworker, she works over 200 hours a week. I mean, not a week, bi-weekly. She probably puts in about 240 hours bi-weekly. She works almost every fucking day because she's a sole provider to her family. And like they need that money to pay for the bills, pay for the rent, pay all that stuff. And at the end of the day, she's at work so much and it's hard, like we work 24, 72, 96-hour shifts. And sometimes it's hard being able to go to a grocery store because we're busy. We're paramedics. We have full-time jobs. Like it can be hard sometimes to like be able to go to a grocery store and buy stuff because on your day off you're probably resting. You're probably sleeping, trying to get rest because you haven't rested in 4 days. Um, so I don't think it's lazy. I think it's an amazing tool for people to be able to use and take. The reason why I haven't hopped on it yet, I'm not going to say I will never hop on it. I really don't know as of now. But the reason why is just I can't afford it. That's plain and simple. It's an expensive thing to do. And I just truly can't afford to spend money like that because I'm in student debt, I credit card debt from school, and all these other things. So thankfully, I found running. So initially, I was walking. I was going on walks to kind of get my mind off of stuff. And then that turned into running, and I found all these habits that have worked out for me, as well as eating whole foods. So like I eat probably like 20% of the time I eat what the fuck I want to eat in moderation. Then 80% of the time I eat pretty clean. Whole foods, that's what I try, but some people don't have those options. And I just want to say, I don't think it's cheating at all. There's been so many studies about like it affecting like your skeletal muscle and all this stuff. But let's be honest, what the fuck's gonna kill you first? Obesity or the GLP-1? If I would have kept going the way I was, my heavy was 330 pounds. My uncle, 500 pounds, was on it. Who knows how long they would have lived. Now we're extending his life maybe 10 years, maybe less, but like, yeah, there's damage, but he's not furthering damaging himself and all these other people. Now, are they going to be on Ozempic for life? Maybe. I've heard stories of people getting off of it and not gaining weight. I've heard stories of people getting off it and gaining weight. But they're still, you know, managing themselves a lot healthier. My brother-in-law, he diabetic, is a big guy. He got on Ozempic, and dude is fucking thriving. He looks great. He's eating way healthier. And he's off like half his medications now. No, he's off like every medication besides Ozempic, actually, because he's able to like manage himself. So whoever the fuck says that you're lazy for taking Ozempic, fuck you. Try being our weight and try actually losing the weight. Try having that food noise that I get. Or it's like telling me, oh, dude, just, you see somebody eating some fucking ice cream, and it's like, dude, you gotta go get some ice cream. Or it's like, you see somebody eating like a fucking fat ass burger, and you're just like, oh my God, like I want to have that burger. That happens to me. Food was my, like, I work a very stressful job. I was stressed because of school. I'm stressed because of finances, and all that stuff is like, I'm a stress eater. That's how I got to the weight I'm at. Um, I wouldn't say I was depressed. There's people I know, a lot of people are depressed and they gain the weight. I would never say I was depressed. Now, I was stressed and I was eating because I was stressed. But there's people that like, they're depressed, they have all these stuff kind of going on mentally, and food is their escape. And like I said, I thankfully found another escape. But there's people that don't have the time to go do stuff. And I feel like I am going to be posting like shorts or TikToks about quick workouts you can do to kind of help the community. Because that's my goal overall, is to help the community and kind of see what the real side of weight loss is. That's why I kind of want to start posting more and kind of giving you my emotions and what I think. But yeah, guys, like, I truly don't think it's a bad thing. I believe it's a good thing, and I'm sorry if I repeated myself so many times in this. I don't really do videos like this. This is non-scripted, but maybe I'll do a scripted one about GLP-1s and everything else later on. But as of right now, this is all I got for you. If you guys want to check out my running and weight loss journey, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, like, whatever it is. Honestly, you can just come back and watch. I really don't care. Like I said, I post these videos so people can see the real side of weight loss and my opinions of stuff. And I think this is my first video giving you my opinion on something. And like I said, I might redo it later on and make it a little bit better. But as of right now, I'm just going off the top of my head. I just saw the TikTok. I had my Ace Pro 2 in my car with me. So I just whipped it out and started doing this video. So I'll talk to you guys later. Like I said, my name is Choji. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.